Hey guys, just wanted to show you here how to create a lineup for Draftkings on NBA. First what you do is just click on the create lineup button here, and you're going to go ahead and what sport do you wish to create a lineup for? Select NBA and go to then classic. There's two different options on the slates here, only 4 games for November the 20th. You can play all 4 or the last 2. We'll go ahead and select the all 4 here. Then it will take you to create a new lineup, and it will show you when the contest is going to start. It'll tell you the list of the games that are on for the particular slate, and then you can just go here by position and start to select your players that you want to include on your team, staying under the $50,000 salary cap, average remaining player of $6,250, spread out over the 8 positions, 1 for each starting position, and then 1 extra guard, 1 extra forward, and then 1 player that can be any position. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through here really quickly some spots that I like. At point guard, I like Justice Winslow for Miami, only $4,500. At home against a Brooklyn team with a pretty good rank, 21st against, and the multi-position eligibility gives me some flexibility to moving around, and I like the salary. The next player that I'm going to go ahead and be using is Josh Richard. Spencer Dinwiddie. He's point guard and shooting guard eligible, and same game, only $5,500. He had a bad game last game shooting, but I love the volume, and if he's projected to get as many minutes as he's supposed to get, then I like him a lot at that price. $5,500 gives us a lot. Now we can decide where we want to spend some more of our money. If we look at the most expensive guys on the slate, Damian Lillard for Portland against the Knicks. Kawhi Leonard, he did just rest, so we'll see if he's going to be a go for the game against Orlando. Toronto is going to be a big favorite in that one. And he'll be coming off of rest. John Wall, as well as Bradley Beal for Washington. They're in good spots against the Clippers in Washington. A lot of talk about Washington and what they want to do with their backcourt, what they want to do with the remaining salaries, and they want to make a push. Everybody wants a winning team, so curious to see what they decide to do. I do like Bradley Beal, and I would like to get him in, but you see it's still a little bit too expensive for us, so we're going to try to go down below and try to find somebody. I kind of like Evan Fournier, $5,600, shooting guard and small forward eligible, in a game against Toronto where Orlando is going to have to try to keep up, but they have all advantages being at home going for them. At only $5,600, now our average is starting to really build up here, so we can start looking at some of these high-priced players. And on a 4-game slate, there's nobody who's even over 10K or even at 10K on this slate, so we can kind of pick and choose our spots where we want to go, and hopefully go with these higher volume guys that has a good game. Now, power forward position, there's a lot of good options at the top, and they're not even that expensive. So I like Tobias Harris or Aaron Gordon just fine. I even like Gallinari, but depending on if he's going to be available or not, Tobias Harris will go up even higher. But I still like Gallinari, even though we know that Tobias Harris is going to be in. But just depends on where you want to take it. I think I'll take Tobias Harris, the savings versus FanDuel. If I went over here and checked, he's $7,600 here. And he's $8,200. So I always like to double check to see like where is the better play for a particular player. And this time Tobias Harris on Draftkings gives me a little bit more to spend on other positions. Center, there's $8,300 for the top option, and Vooch. You can go with Whiteside in what looks like to be the best possible matchup, except for maybe Dwight Howard here against the Clippers. But obviously, you can get some really good players up here. Might be another opportunity to always save salary. I kind of like Valanciunas at $5,200. I'm not in love with any of these guys. I guess I've just gotten burned too many times with Whiteside, and so only on a 4-game slate. I think, you know, an athletic guy like Val, he's not trending in the right direction though. I do like the price, only $5,200, but if he gets to 20, that's not enough. Maybe we want to go with a guy like Ibaka. He's more of a power forward / center. He's getting more minutes, and he's certainly getting the volume. He even throws up a 3 every now and again. So many different options. I think I'm going to go up to Vooch, even though it's technically not a great matchup. That leaves me with just over $6,000 to fill now my guard, forward, and util spots. And yeah, just one build very early, actually the night before on the 19th. So we have to, of course, wait for all of the injury updates and starting lineups and the last 15 minutes before the lineups lock to make our final adjustments, but gives you at least some of the plays that you can go ahead and try out and see where your builds go from there for tomorrow's NBA slate on Draftkings. So thanks guys, and hit the like button and subscribe please for future videos, and see you in the next one.